Hello Peter, after talking to Chris, I just wanted to take this opportunity to show you how much opportunity you have for improving your online marketing and getting even more clients and customers. Actually quite easy for your business. Let me show you how I've gone through this. This is Google's keyword tool. The reason we use Google is in the UK, over 92% of people use Google for search. Very few people use Yahoo, Bing, MSN or anything. So we use Google for all our research. And Google will show you what the monthly searches are. So I typed in solicitor, and this is for the whole of the UK. So here we are, and it will show you local monthly searches, and I put them in order so you can see the popular search terms: solicitors, solicitor, barrister, etc. Now, as you'd expect, cities like London and Manchester would rank. The likes of Swansea and Cardiff don't, because there's less searches, and when we get down to the hundreds, Google won't list them. So what we do for local searches, we will take a generic search term like this, wills and probate solicitors, and then just put Swansea at the end, or Cardiff or Bristol, whichever city you're in. So let's just take the first one, solicitors. So if I put solicitors Swansea, you can see I've already typed it in here, but I'll refresh the page. And when I've looked down here, your business didn't show up at all. One of the interesting things was, I was talking to Chris last week, and what I mentioned to him was I own about 30 different websites related to solicitors. I started setting them up last year and didn't do a lot with them actually. I've literally run out of time. I own this website and I set it up for John Morse in Swansea, purely because Michelle Valerio is my solicitor. I was dealing with Michelle, and one of the partners there didn't like the idea of getting leads, and I went off at a tangent. I've been so busy since, I've done nothing with it. So at this moment in time, John Morse and Co are getting leads free of charge, and they don't even know it. But I'll discuss that with you again. But that was Solicitor Swansea. If we try wills and probate, wills and probate solicitor Swansea, because again, remember it's here at the top. So type in wills and probates, and again I couldn't find your business on here at all. And it's important, as we mentioned before, Google's the #1 search engine, and people don't go beyond, only something like 3% of the people go beyond page 1. Now there's a massive opportunity here for you, because one of the things that changed last year, this Google Places map used to be over here on the left hand side, and we used to have 7 listings down the side of local companies, and then we'd have what we call all the natural search, the websites underneath it. Last November Google changed it. It moved it from the left over to the right over here, and the other thing it did was it took your Google Places listing and your website and added the two together to rank you how it saw you as being important. So at this moment in time, it's seeing these 3 companies as being the most important companies. And what I found interesting was when I went here to look at their places page, it's very poorly set up, because yes, they've done the categories. They've got keyword rich categories here. They've got some keywords here in their basic description, but there's very little detail, because this box should be filled right out. And there's a massive opportunity for photographs and videos. Why? Well, if you know what you're doing, you can put 10 photographs in here and 5 videos. Your 10 photographs, they're going to be keyword rich. So you would have conveyancing solicitors Swansea, wills and probate solicitors Swansea. That would be the name of each of your images, and the same with your 5 videos. And just as importantly, you would take those images and videos and load them up on other sites, not from your desktop. So you would put 5 of the images on, say, flickr.com. You would put 5 of the images on, say, quipe.co.uk. You would put your 5 videos up onto YouTube. Now what you've now done is you've just created 15 links, because you've got 10 images and 5 videos, 15 very powerful links coming back to your Google Places, which will shoot you way up the rankings. Then there's other stuff we do in a section called additional info. I won't bore you with the details, but there's a lot we do in there, and that's why we get high rankings for our clients and our customers. So that's Google Places. So you could have a listing here for Google Places. You can also get your website onto page 1. There are other marketing opportunities. And let me give you an example. If you type in flooring Llanelli and do a search, you'll find this video comes up #1. This is DG Heath. They're in Pontedilla, Swansea. They're one of our clients. We put this video together from very simple video. A couple of things to note. One, we always put the telephone number in the title. That way then people can ring straight through and get hold of the company for further information. And number two, this is one video and we gave it 3 different titles and again uploaded it to 3 different sites. So you've got Flooring Llanelli, we've got Flooring Carmarthen because they wanted to expand out further from Swansea. And if you do a search there, you'll find there's the same video uploaded, and I can show you more. We've done the same for Swansea, etc. Now, the way we work with clients is, let me give you an example. You've got companies like plain and straightforward car tyre company called Phelps and Williams. Phelps and Williams, there's the video we did for them. You'll also find their website is ranking here on page 1. So they've already got 2 items on page 1 and we've only just started working with this company. So there are plenty of opportunities for you to get more than 1 item on page 1 and start dominating page 1 for your particular keywords like conveyancing, wills, probate, commercial properties, etc. I want to have a look at your website and explain something about your website. First of all, I love the layout. It's very pleasing to the eye, plain and simple to read, very clean. Very good here with your telephone number and your information, and I liked, my initial impression was great. Here's where you're going to have a problem. When Google is doing these searches, so let's just go back to one such as conveyancing. When you do a search for conveyancing solicitors in Swansea, you do a search, and what Google does, Google sends you to the exact page Google solicitors. So on your particular site, it's going to send it to your buying and selling property because the title of that is conveyancing, which is great. So Google, the person who's done a search for conveyancing solicitors in Swansea, Google sends them to this page, nice clean layout, but here's a couple of things, yeah, and a nice big title and a picture, so I know I'm on the right page. But here's my problem. Where's my call to action? Where's my contact Peter Lynn or contact Chris or whoever the partners are in your business? Where's the contact details? Where's the telephone number? Because you're now asking me as a potential client to know that I've got to go to the home page to find the telephone number, and just as importantly, you're asking me to take a second step. And one of the important things you need to realize with local search is 40 to 45% of the people that are treating it exactly the same as Yellow Pages. They are going on here looking for a telephone number, and straight away they can't find yours. So there are a couple of things and tweaks, etc., and I could go into all the technical stuff because there's other things I found that I would change. Don't want to bore you with all that. I just want to show you there is lots and lots of opportunity to get new clients and new customers for your business, and I could certainly improve the profits of your business. I'd love the opportunity. If you're interested in what you've seen so far, then I will call you on Wednesday, say Wednesday afternoon, and perhaps we could meet for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and discuss it further. Thanks very much for your time, Peter. Bye.